Hello.
Hello.
If what the hell?
What the hell?
No, we're not. I will come over there with Riley and finish this right now.
Oh, bring the boyfriend too.
Riley doesn't have one yet.
Oh,
I think
good.
she did, but they haven't seen him in a while, which scares me.
The little one.
She's only 13. She doesn't need a boyfriend for another 22 years. Give or take.
27, I thought.
Thank you. Works so well with her mom. Sorry, Rye. Oh, now I'm dead.
Okay.
Where was I?
You were just...
Oh, yeah. Listen, like, subscribe, or follow This Is Truly News, because I don't know why.
Neither.
And have your friends and family do it too. And I honestly don't know why you'd share that with them either, because Thanksgiving, and it's going to be a long explanation.
Boy, howdy.
And there'll be food to throw, which could be fun.
Ooh, we like that.
Gravy and stuffing. You can't just have that in a food fight every day. Like, subscribe, and or follow This Is Truly News. Thank you, lady.
This is True, Really News with Scott Combs and Tony Vercanis. All the news you're about to hear is true,
Really?
as far as you know.
A nuclear-powered U.S. submarine has collided with a mountain.
It's nuclear.
Nuclear.
No, I
it's
watch. Homer works at a nuclear power plant, so he would know his nuclear.
I am so glad you get your English lessons from Homer Simpson. You take your language cues from a cartoon character.
Hey,
in the meantime,
how long have they been on?
And that's what you took from that sentence.
50
years. This is where you went from. A nuclear-powered U.S. submarine has collided with a mountain. You said it's nuclear.
That's what I took out of there. Yep.
It's not colliding with the mountain thing, which is the whole point.
Potato.
Anyway, it's not the first time something like this has happened. The U.S. Connecticut.
Nuclear?
Fine, nuclear. USS Connecticut, a Seawolf class fast attack submarine, collided with a mountain in international waters on October 2nd,
causing the mountain threatening them?
Minor to moderate injuries to 11 crew members.
Did the mountain leap in front of them? Because I would pay for that video.
Well, I can explain this whole thing to you.
But you can't.
What the damaged sub surfaced and made it to port in Guam unassisted. More than 100.
You would think the second baseman would have got at least a nod.
More than 100,000 seamounts of at least 3,281 feet or 1,000 meters may dot the ocean floor, but we've only mapped less than 0.1% of them. And every now and again, a U.S. submarine finds one.
The hard way?
Uh-huh.
What, are they texting while they're driving?
Well, it's not like the sea view. They don't look out the front of the submarine.
Might be the problem, mightn't it? Mightn't it?
Mightn't it not?
But yeah, the sea view they could have done.
Yes, they could have. But the sea view still ran into seamounts. You remember, it always was hitting things.
Well, yeah, but that's because they were being attacked by stuff.
Or drunk driving.
Yeah, they couldn't be texting back then.
Yeah, that's true. Back in 2005, the USS San Francisco.
I think there were shenanigans going on.
It's fine. Back in 2000,
that's why they're hitting things.
They could be. In 2005, the USS San Francisco.
And you thought it was a family show.
That's right. Another nuclear-powered attack submarine hit an uncharted seamount in Guam at its top speed, 30 miles an hour, or 34 miles an hour, about 30 knots. In an effort to justify their existence, the Federal Department of Transportation is recommending all below watercraft be retrofitted with energy-absorbing bumpers.
And airbags.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Huge honking airbag. Why don't we just... Let's all just think back. There was a story not long ago of a giant elk-like creature who got a tire wrapped around his neck.
Yep.
Why don't we just find all the elk with tires?
Oh, yeah.
Remove the tires and wrap them around our nuclear-powered subs.
I think that would be fun.
Thank you.
And quite reasonable.
And it'd be much cheaper, but I'm pretty sure that the Department of Transportation would then feel that it did not justify its existence.
Well, likely not.
Next, the Department of Education. Why? Some pet owners are willing to go to extremes for their fur babies. Fur babies?
Yeah, fur babies.
Who wrote this? Hang on. From Fox News.
I want you tell me Shadow wasn't a member of the family.
He was, but he wasn't a baby.
He was at one point.
He's pretty much taller than my kids.
Yeah, he pretty much was.
Yeah. He was the most submissive. The dog looked like a wolf.
Yeah.
And before he started getting old and gray,
Yeah.
he looked like a wolf who was frowning at you.
Oh, sure.
But then you meet Shadow, most submissive animal ever. My tiny little daughter would lift him up, and he would struggle for like 4 seconds. And then he would look at you and go, I'm done. I can't touch the floor. I might as well just give up.
He was a great dog.
He was a fine animal. I love that pooch. Or as we say in Shadow Talk,
Yep.
And he sang with the sirens. You had to be here for that because he actually got on key after a second or two.
Oh, that's funny.
45-year-old Tony Whitman of Australia was convicted October 11th on charges stemming from a January 11th incident, whatever. It's an I word, in which, don't shake your head like that. I can hear the little rattles. In which the former soldier, that would be Whitman, donned full combat gear, complete with a fake rifle. I am not saying assault rifle, you idiots, because there is no such thing.
Yeah, but we don't have to go into that argument too much.
But I'll just tell you, it's
Okay.
a fake rifle, and he stormed the Lost Dogs home in Melbourne.
Well,
I don't know if I see Idris Elba and Tom Cruise in this, but hey, Whitman tied up a female employee, questioned her about the whereabouts of his cat.
so he didn't read the sign out front when he stormed.
Oh, I think this proves that what we've all suspected. All of us dog people have known for a long time. Cats are actually alien overlords.
It's true.
Then left without retrieving the animal. So he dresses up in full gear with fake rifle,
Yeah.
interrogates an employee, and then leaves without the cat. Can you guess what happened the next day? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why did they put handcuffs on in front, by the way? That seems like you're asking for trouble.
Yeah,
Anyway,
I don't know.
Fox, but I do like the British type, the English. What they have the solid metal between the two handcuffs, so there's
Yep.
none of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, where was I? And trying to strangle someone like that is very hard. It's a standard in Hollywood. You're going to get out of it.
We've had you've tried both?
I have. As far as anyone knows, I haven't even been to England or arrested, and nothing was ever proved. Fox News reported that Whitman told the police he has suffered from PTSD since his time in the military. Felt like he needed to get the cat back and acted without thinking about the consequences, which still leaves the question, why didn't you take the damn cat? You break in, you scare the bejesus out of this lady, and then leave without the cat. They should find a dog person to be his therapist. I'm just saying.
That would be it. Aiden Juarez Ramirez had it all figured out.
We'll be the judge of that.
He could be a cop without having to spend all that time taking classes and boring tests.
Oh, dude, this is not going to work out well. I can tell you already.
He simply started acting like a peace officer.
Yeah.
He was arrested
Oh, yeah.
by people who didn't see things his way.
Oh, no, they
In
didn't.
Grapevine, Texas, after attempting to pull over a driver in his pickup truck. His pickup truck was outfitted with flashing lights, by the way. The occupants of the pickup noticed the flashing lights weren't particularly police-like.
And the charges just keep getting better.
Well, I love the idea. What were they, Christmas tree lights that blinked on?
I don't. No, I'm hoping they were just like the little yellow ones that go. Like the morning lights.
Sure. Yeah. When authorities nabbed him, they discovered he had an ID badge made by blacking out a restaurant gift card and etching the word police on the face of it. Right? Inexplicably, however, he'd kept the restaurant's logo. A jalapeno pepper surrounded by the words Chipotle Mexican Grill.
Dude, a clever ruse that missed it by that much.
Young Mr. Ramirez told police he was infatuated with police. And now the police are infatuated with him.
Now you can get an up close and personal look at what it's like in the Hooskow.
Maybe they do.
For those of you who are younger, just look up Hooskow on the Google thing.
Maybe they do Chipotle in prison. It would be nice.
Maybe Chipotle actually has their own police force.
Maybe they should. The badge
Could
would
be
be
a
a
plot to
lot
take
like
over
that.
the world by Mexican food.
Pretty good Mexican
Hey, it's
fast
about
food,
as
by the
good
way.
a theory as a lot of the other ones I've heard lately.
I like Chipotle a lot.
They called and said nice things about you too. So the robot. Don't do that to a guy scheduled for a doctor's appointment. The robot apocalypse may be getting closer every day, but if self-driving technology is any indicator, it's probably still a ways off.
The Ropocalypse.
Sure.
Ropocalypse.
Let's check out a case, shall we? A dead-end street in San Francisco. You knew it had to be like Frisco, Los Angeles, Portland,
course it is.
some place like a dead-end street in San Francisco has seen a swell in traffic lately, but the humans are not to blame. It's AI. Those who live in the area of 15th Avenue in the Richmond district have been a bit baffled by the Waymo.
Whammo? Maybe the guy's
No,
made.
it's W-A-Y, Waymo.
Okay, I think you're right there, but it'd be fun if it was made by the Whammo people.
That would be better. But they wouldn't appreciate it. If you haven't heard of Whammo, Google.
Boy, yeah, that's an old brand.
The monster magnet, man. Bye, Whammo. Where was I now? In the land of sky blue waters? No, where was I? The Waymo self-driving cars. Nope, you're right. Whammo self-driving cars that seem to have taken a liking to their street.
Wow, that's weird.
I don't know. Is there like a foxy AI on the block? I don't.
Well, if it's connected to any of the satellite information, it'll tell them where traffic is and isn't. So maybe that street just isn't.
So it didn't have much traffic, so it's sending everybody there.
Yeah.
Shrewd. The cars appear throughout the day and night. They enter the drive to the end of the street. The driver inside then takes over to make a multi-point turn because
it's a dead end.
Nowhere else to go. Yeah.
I love it.
And then they go back the way they came in. One resident told KPIX5 that there are some days there can be up to 50. Literally.
Wow.
Every 5 minutes.
That's
A
insane.
Waymo representative told KPIX5 that they're looking into the situation.
Well, maybe they're trying to buy a house there. Maybe they're just scoping it out.
Maybe they're just idiots and their AI is not quite ready yet.
We wouldn't call it artificial intelligence at the moment.
No, it's artificial.
This is true, really news. Send email to TiTR@netradio.network.